Okay, so now we are going to do the lab experiment with testing the pH levels of different household items. We're going to be doing that by using red cabbage extract, and depending on the way that the color changes when we add it to the other household items, we can tell if that item is basic or acidic. Okay, so step one is going to be cutting up the cabbage. You want to cut it into small enough chunks to where when we pour the boiling water on it, it'll be able to fully permeate the cabbage and bring out the coloring. So what you're going to need is a head of red cabbage. It's actually kind of purple. And just a cutting board and a knife. Okay, now that we have the cabbage all cut, we're going to boil some distilled water. I'm going to use this tea kettle here, and I'm using this crock pot to hold the cabbage in. You want some sort of vessel that can withstand the heat of the boiling water, so something ceramic or metal or glass would be preferable. Okay, so in addition to the controls, we're going to be testing 5 other household items. I've selected some that I found. Some Windex. Vinegar is going to be one of the controls. Tide laundry detergent, mouthwash, baking soda, milk, beer, and distilled water. The water is done boiling now, so I'm going to pour it over the red cabbage that I chopped up earlier, and I'm going to let that set for at least 10 minutes, preferably 15, and then after that we'll be able to use the extract as the basis for our experiment. And you want to make sure that all of the cabbage is covered. Okay, so in the setup for the experiment, we're going to have 8 cups for all of the liquids that we're testing. So what I went ahead and did was got them all laid out here, and you can see they're labeled alphabetically. I have a chart with the letter, the substance that is going to be tested, and the initial color, and so we can compare those after we add the red cabbage extract. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cups filled up, and then after that we'll add the extract and we will record the results. Okay, so I went ahead and strained the cabbage, and I have the extract here. As you can see, it's a very dark, rich purple. So I'm going to go ahead and one by one add it to each of the samples here and observe the color change. Okay, so just as a recap, I just finished pouring the red cabbage extract into each of the test solutions. So I'm going to go back over and we can just look at the wide range of colors that we observed.